Today, we're talking audio. What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, before we start, I just want to apologize for my voice. I have a cold and it sounds terrible, and I'm sorry. Having good sounding audio is key, especially when it comes to video making, content creating here on YouTube. You're trying to make the highest quality videos you can make, but you also need to have the highest quality audio you can get. So you just bought your first camera, you went home, you shot a video, you listened to it on the playback, and you realize that it sounds terrible. Why, you ask? Because most, if not all, built-in microphones on cameras, they don't sound very good. So that leads us into step one. Step number one is you need to buy a microphone. So if you were like me when I was first getting started, I had no idea which microphone to get. There were so many to choose from, but I just didn't know which one would be best. Well, you're in luck. That's what I'm here for. I always say that the best gear out there is the gear that you have. So if you don't have a microphone right now, chances are you have a cell phone. Just use that. Cell phone microphones actually work pretty good. They pick up pretty good sounding audio. And it's a start. You know, it's better than the built-in camera microphone, I can assure you that. I actually used my cell phone for a lot of my videos that I've shot in the past to capture audio, just because I didn't have a mic. I didn't have any money at the time, so that's what I used, and it sounded pretty good. But if you do have a little bit of money, I recommend buying a shotgun microphone for your camera, especially if you are a vlogger or a run and gun type of filmmaker, to use a shotgun microphone. The main shotgun mic I use is the Rode Video Mic Go. It's about $90 and it doesn't sound bad at all. I have it hooked up right now on my camera. This is what it sounds like. Doesn't sound bad. It gets really good quality audio and I love using it. Like I said, it's about $90, so if you don't have that and you want something cheaper, you can also buy this little guy, which is also a shotgun microphone. This one costs about $15 and the audio doesn't sound bad at all. If this is what you can afford, get it. It sounds great and you can use it. So this is what that $15 shotgun microphone sounds like. It sounds really good. It gets good quality. And for 15 bucks, I mean, you can't really beat that. So highly recommend this one. Other mics that you can use, which are fairly cheap as well, as long as you have a cell phone, is these lav mics or lapel mics, which they plug directly into your cell phone. I picked this one up for about $3, and then I picked this one up for about $10. They sound great. You clip them onto your shirt and it picks up your audio. These mics, actually, for as cheap as they are, sound really good. So right now you are listening to the $3 lav mic that I purchased online, and which is super inexpensive. I mean, you spend more on a cheeseburger at McDonald's. So now you're listening to the $15 lav mic that I purchased. This one's from Pop Voice and sounds really good. The quality's great and I highly recommend this one. The best part about lav mics is you can take them anywhere, as long as you plug them into your cell phone, or you can buy other lav mics which are more expensive that have their own external recorder that they come with. They clip onto your shirt, they sound great, you can take them anywhere. Highly recommend them. Also, if you have a laptop, laptops do have built-in microphones which are okay and they do work. You can always use that. So a step up from your laptop microphone are these 3.5 condenser microphones, which I've got 2 of them here. To be honest, these microphones they're okay. One of the problems when using a USB microphone or a 3.5 microphone hookup to directly into your computer is that the sound cards built in with computers are not very good. So you get this problem with this white noise, and you can definitely hear it in these microphones. So now you are listening to a microphone plugged directly into the computer, and as you can tell, the sound card doesn't sound great. It doesn't sound terrible, but the problem is when you plug directly into your computer, you get this white hiss. See, and the only way to get rid of that is to edit it out in post, which isn't hard, and I'll show you how to do that in a later video. This is a $10 microphone if you are looking for something, but you don't have that much money to spend. This is a microphone that I can recommend. So this is the other condenser microphone I bought, which plugs directly into the computer, and this one actually doesn't sound very good. I'm not a fan of this one, so I actually don't recommend this one. Picked it up for about $20, and there's definitely better mics out there, but I just thought I would show you this condenser microphone because there are tons of different mics out there. So sometimes you just gotta experiment until you find the right one, or you can just learn from my mistake. So they're pretty inexpensive and can give you pretty good sounding audio. Now this is my #1 recommendation, and this is actually what I use to get the best sounding audio out there. So like I said, the sound cards built in any computer, they don't sound very good. You get that white hiss noise. So what you need to get is what's called an audio interface, and that's actually what I use to film all of the videos that are not outside, that are in the studio. It's how I can get good, crisp, clean audio. Now the one that I use is a Tascam US1641, and it sounds great. It's got up to 10 channels that I can plug microphones in. I use this for all of my videos that I film. I use these for the podcast that I do on my other channel, and it just gets really good, clean audio. And you can use any XLR mic for it. The main one that I use is this one right here, this Rockville. It's a Rockville RCM02. It sounds great, but another mic I have is also this, I'm not sure of the brand on it, but it costs about 20 bucks as well on eBay, and it gets great quality sounding audio. I would recommend that one as well. So this is the other condenser microphone that I bought that plugs directly into the audio interface. And this one also sounds super good. I really recommend this one. It costs about $20. But it sounds great. I use this mic for our podcast that we shoot. So if you want high quality sounding audio interface, condenser microphone. But that is definitely how you can get the best sounding audios. You need an audio interface that you can plug microphones into. The one I have retails for about 200 bucks, I think, used. But they actually don't make the model I use anymore, so you'd have to get the upgraded model, which I think is about $250. There are cheaper audio interfaces that you can get for under 150 bucks, which if you're just starting, I would recommend getting that. But if you don't have any money to buy an audio interface, then just use what you got, because what you got is going to work. Just make it work. You can have the best equipment out there in the whole wide world, but if you don't know how to use it, it's going to sound crappy. So there's a lot more that can play into having good sounding audio. Obviously, you need to be in a quiet room, try to eliminate all the background noise, turn off any fans or TVs or anything that can be making noise. If a window's open, shut it, because you don't want to pick up any wind noise. If you have acoustic foam, you can hang that up, soundboard. It makes it sound better. Another step is audio editing, such as compressing, equalizing, condensing your audio, and that is for a whole nother later video, which I will get into. Teach you guys how to edit audio and make it sound really good. But as far as what you're listening to right now, this is directly recorded to the microphone through the audio interface without any editing, and it sounds really good. So that is my #1 recommendation, is to get an audio interface and to get some mics. You actually don't have to have super high quality microphones for an audio interface. Like I said, this one's about 50 bucks that I use, and it sounds great. It's what you've been listening to pretty much this whole time. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Hopefully this can give you kind of an idea of how you can get good, crisp, clean sounding audio. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below and I will respond to them. But anyway, appreciate you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one.